Thank you. Welcome to the Worldwide Developers Conference. This is our 24th WWDC. It's the longest running developer conference that we're aware of. It's truly worldwide. We have attendees this morning for over 60 countries. We sold out in just over a minute. We now have 407 stores around the world. We're operating in 14 countries. Thanks to you, we now have 900,000 apps in the store, and the catalog is very active. 90% of those are downloaded each month. We have 375,000 apps that have been designed for iPad to take advantage of the full, beautiful canvas. That still compares to just a few hundred from those other guys. $10 billion. We want to talk to you about what we're doing with OS X.
We do not want to be the first software in history to be delayed due to a dwindling supply of cats. OS X Mavericks. Starting with Finder tabs, tagging, multiple displays. We're not giving you all the free multiple display here. This is software. I'd like to talk about some advanced technologies in Mavericks. Let's talk about Safari. It'll now update apps for you right in the background, so you don't have to do it yourself. So that's notifications. Next up, calendar. Next, maps. We're bringing iBooks to the Mac. For those of you developers, we have a preview available for you today. In the general public, you'll be getting the final release this fall.
I'd like to talk to you about the MacBook Air, otherwise known as Haswell ULT. And if you don't know Haswell ULT, it's a great processor for incredible power savings. The 11-inch is now going to go from 5 hours of battery life up to an incredible 9 hours of battery life. And if you like that, the 13 goes from 7 to 12 hours of battery life. Flash is faster, up to 45% faster than the previous version. And Wi-Fi is faster too, now 802.11ac Wi-Fi networking. So we're really happy to, along with MacBook Air, announce some new airport base stations. Entirely new designs. They're actually a very small base, just 4 inches square, but extruded 6.5 inches to get wider range from those antennas. So there's a new Airport Extreme that does 802.11ac. There's also room in there for a hard drive, so we have a new Airport Time Capsule as well. The 11-inch starts at $999 with 128 gigabytes. That's twice the storage at the same price as before. And the 13-inch with 128 gigs starts at $1099. That's $100 less expensive than before. And these new MacBook Airs start shipping today. We'd like to give you a sneak peek of something we're working on. Would you like that? Can't innovate anymore, my ass. The processor, graphics, memory, storage are all built around a new unified thermal core. That even sounds cool. Inside is state-of-the-art technology, a new generation Intel Xeon chip. This is double the CPU performance of the previous generation. The fastest memory we've ever put in a product. That's double the performance of the previous generation. Internal storage is based on flash. Not any old flash, new PCIe-based flash. That's 2.5 times faster than any flash we've ever built. It's 10 times faster than any hard drive we've put in a Mac Pro before. All expansion is external. You can add storage arrays. You can add expansion chassis over the brand new announced Thunderbolt 2. And it's double the performance of the industry standard and industry-leading Thunderbolt 1. This is the first Mac ever that comes standard with dual workstation GPUs. This is 2.5 times the graphics performance of the last generation. And of course, you want to hook on the latest third-party displays, and this supports 4K displays. And here it is alongside the previous generation. The team has packed all this capability inside 1/8 the volume of the previous generation. There is audio, 4 USB 3, 6 FireWire 2, being driven by 3 FireWire 2 controllers. It's gigabit Ethernet, HDMI out, and it has a motion sensor, so when you turn it, it even lights up to show you where the I/O is. It is coming later this year. Did say this is a sneak peek. It is designed by brilliant engineers in California and assembled here in the USA.
Next, I'd like to talk about iCloud.
And later this year, we're going to have awesome new releases of both our Mac and our iOS suites. But today, I want to introduce the newest member of the iWork family. Introducing iWork for iCloud. iWork for iCloud lets you create beautiful documents right in a browser on a Mac or on a PC. Move it around, get the alignment guides we all love from Keynote. Double click to go into masking mode. Scale up that mask a little. Recenter it. Let's give it a photo border. Let's make the border a little thicker. Let's rotate the image. This is all happening in a browser. It's pretty incredible. This is a Windows 8 desktop. As you can see, it's the same. There's the slide we just made. Let's go in there and make that mask a little bit tighter and move it around a little. And there you go. I'm editing a Keynote document on Windows 8. As I mentioned, we support Safari best, I should say. Like all websites, we run best in Safari. We also support IE and Chrome. And now you have iWork on all your devices. You can create a document on your Mac, you can edit on your PC, and you can present from your iPhone. We're going to make this available starting today as a developer beta. Just go to iCloud, and we'll expand that beta to include all users of iCloud later in the year.
Next, we'd like to turn our attention to iOS. It's a great thrill that I announce iOS 7. iOS 7 is the biggest change to iOS since the introduction of iPhone. It's packed with amazing new features and a stunning new user interface. You are going to absolutely love iOS 7. Thank you.
It's unbelievable. It's just gorgeous. That liveliness actually carries through to the home screen because as you move the device in your hand, it actually tracks your motion and has parallax that you can see behind the icons. It's really incredible. And it carries over across the system, this liveliness. I mean, just take a look at something like weather. It's great for apps you use every day, like messages, your calendar, your email is gorgeous. Your friends never looked more attractive. And Game Center, we just completely ran out of green felt and wood as well. This has got to be good for the environment. Just slide out the lock screen. You see how it slides in? Now, I want you all to look away for a moment while I type in my... OK, you can look again. Here in Big Thunder Mountain, it's looking a little rough. We've got some thunder brewing. Oh, yeah. And if you just slide across on any item, you can get at the trash and more options as well with Control Center. Swipe up from the bottom of the device, and there they are. Next, let's talk about multitasking. I'm pleased to announce that we're going to have multitasking for all apps with great battery life. Click here at the bottom, into tabs. Unbelievable. And you're no longer limited to just 8. You can just tap, just sweep into a tab, back out, back in, back out. It's just fantastic. If you want to reorder your tabs, just tap and hold. Just rearrange them like this. And if you're done with the tab, just swipe it off to the side, and it goes away. So if I just double-click here on my home button, jump into multitasking, I can just swipe across everything I have running. I want to move into one, messages, double tap, back out, move into mail, back out, just like this. It's really, really nice. That's multitasking in iOS 7. including AirDrop. You tap on one, and they're going to get a panel right on their display, and they can accept what it is that you shared. They accept it, they're taken right into the app. And you know, if you want to share with multiple people, you just tap, tap, tap. No need to wander around the room bumping your phone with others. Because it uses the latest Wi-Fi hardware, it's supported on the iPhone 5, the 4th generation iPad, iPad mini, and the 5th generation iPod Touch. Your camera in iOS 7 is 4 cameras in one. You can just swipe from your video camera to your photo camera, to your square cropped camera, to your pano camera. So with your great new camera, we want to give you a great new way to manage your photos, and it's the new Photos app. And now, in Photos in iOS 7, we organize them into moments.
Now, as I speak, you'll see a sound wave across the bottom, and you get the results in a beautiful, gorgeous, clean way. You've got an all-new voice.
Hi, Eddie. What can I do for you?
And you can also choose a male voice.
Hi, Eddie. What can I do for you?
It knows how to control more of your device. So you could say, play my last voicemail, or turn on Bluetooth, or increase my brightness. Like Twitter, we've integrated the world's largest encyclopedia in Wikipedia, and we've even integrated web search results from Bing right inside of Siri. iOS in the car. Well, no more, because the App Store updates your apps automatically. Next, let's talk about music. If you turn the device sideways, you see your albums. You can just swipe to see more, and once you see one you like, you tap, and it zooms right in. Now, the Music app is the best way to listen to your music. But today, we're introducing an amazing way to discover new music, and we call it iTunes Radio. It's also built into iTunes on your Mac and PC, and even in your living room built into Apple TV. iTunes Radio is free with ads, and if you're an iTunes Match subscriber, it's completely ad-free. We're starting in the US, and we'll be adding other countries over time.
And of course, we're bringing it all to iPad as well. Now, there's more to iOS 7 than we had time to talk to you about in depth here today. Things like FaceTime audio, where you now can do audio-only, high-quality audio calls over Wi-Fi on any iOS device. iOS 7 is also a fantastic and major release for our developers as well. The SDK includes over 1,500 new APIs. You can add AirDrop, integrate with third-party game controllers. So iOS 7 is available to you developers in beta on the iPhone today. We have betas for iPad coming up in the coming weeks, and for everyone else, a final release coming this fall. So iOS 7 will be available for iPhone 4 and later, iPad 2 and later, the iPad mini, and the 5th generation iPod Touch.
Have a great conference. Enjoy the week. Thank you.